Hey everyone, it's Lisa and today is Thursday and I'm so proud of myself. I've been making all these videos. I know you guys want a tutorial of that look that I wore Sunday and I haven't forgotten. I actually tried to do that in my bathroom, I believe on Monday, and it was just a disaster. It was like a comedy skit. I spent I don't know how much time trying to get my camera. I couldn't decide if I wanted it to look in the mirror or at me. Not only was it the lighting, the way the lighting comes down in the bathroom, it looked like I had just come right out of a coffin and was doing a makeup tutorial. It was terrible. I mean, every dark crease I could ever have was on my face. And I haven't hardly used my camera, so I thought the battery was still charged, but it cut right off in the middle of, well, it cut off right before I did my eyes. So I thought, I was trying to look at the bright side. I thought, okay, well, at least I did a foundation routine. But then when I watched it, I mean, I could not erase it quick enough. So, and another thing is that eye looked pretty for about 30 minutes or an hour. And then I had major, I don't know if it was a fallout or I don't know if it was the liner that I used. I can't remember what eyeliner I used for that. I used one and smudged it out. But it really got messy looking. And so I'm going to try to, I hope it wasn't the shadows that I used, but anyway. So I still will do it. I might do it with maybe a dark brown or something, but maybe we'll do that next week and I'll just do it just like I know how to and there won't be any complications. But today I wanted to make a little video. One, I wanted to show you this dress that I have on, and because it's a little shorter than you might think. Miss Crystal Makeup, she said that she had actually bought this dress last year and had to take it back because it was too short. I like it, but I like to wear it. I'm going to show you that I like to wear it with my booties because it gives it more of like a casual sporty look. If I were going to wear it to church, I don't even know if I would wear this to church. Oh, I'd have to think about it. I'd have to look at it again. I can't remember right now. But if I were trying to dress it up more, then I would wear a nude pump. Or first I tried to wear my nude, those new suede Gianni Beanie shoes. They're so pretty and I really wanted to wear those. But when I compared it to wearing just my little black booties, the little black booties win. Especially for a daytime, and they're so comfortable. And I'm going to do some running around today. I'm going to go get some of those shadows that you guys suggested for that makeup look. So, but I got two very sweet, unexpected, wonderful packages this week, and my videos are always so long on Fridays. I thought, well, I want to tell them about these today and share it with you, and that way I wouldn't be in such a hurry. And one of them was from one of my longtime subscribers. I think she has been with me since my very first video, and her name's Lisa, and she lives in the UK. And I got my mail the other day, and Brooke and I had been expecting some eyelashes, which was another. It's hilarious. Let me go get some of the eyelashes I ordered just to show you. I cannot even remember her name. If I can find it, I will put her name down here. But I watched a few videos. I don't know how I found her. Probably looking something specific up. And they were talking about these lashes, Koko Lashes, from, it was somewhere I'd never ordered before. I think Lady, I can't remember. I will put the link down below of where I ordered these because it's kind of like Madame Madeline. They had all kinds of lashes. And this particular girl kept talking about how much she loved the Koko Soho lashes. So they're Koko Soho. And they're gorgeous, but look how long they are. I might try them just for videos. But I think if I wore these out somewhere, I just think they would be just way over the top for me. So that was, I told Brooke, I said, look, I had ordered her, she likes to wear just the little corner lashes, and they look real good on her, and I just get her the small ones. And so I said, look at these, and she says, oh my gosh, they look like spiders. So I got these, but I did also get the, and look how different, these are both the same lashes, but look how different they look. One of them is much clumpier than the other. So if nothing else, it's just the length. They're just so long, but they're beautiful. Anyway, so that was, kind of a letdown. And then these I saw Brianna use in one of her tutorials, and they're the 201s by Koko. Be chic, be sexy, be daring. Okay. But they're really pretty, so I might try these. Okay, so I was saying that Lisa, when I went to the mailbox, I was, kind of expecting something, and I got this package from her, and it was just in an envelope from the UK, and I hadn't, she hadn't written me or anything. I wasn't expecting anything, and that sweetheart took it upon herself to go get me the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection concealer, the one that Vanessa uses in that video. And it was the only thing that I didn't have besides that one eyeshadow. And she got me numbers 2 medium that Vanessa used and 3. And I want to just thank you so much, Lisa. This is just the sweetest thing to me because I really wanted it. I had already been on eBay, and I don't think I could get it from an American seller, a US seller, and there wasn't that many on eBay anyway, and I don't think I could get, there was some problem that I couldn't get the color I wanted or something, or else I would have probably gotten it. So when I saw this, I just wanted to jump up and down. I was so excited. So today I had it out here just to show you, but today I decided I really want to use that today, and that's kind of probably what inspired me making a video. But I did use the Cool Medium, which has a great, see how the tones are different? Has a great like pink undertone, and I did just what Vanessa said, and I will put her video, I'll link it again down below for those, because I knew I have new subscribers too. And I mixed them, and it's beautiful. Wow, just what a beautiful concealer. And another thing I wanted to mention is this morning, I take Will to school, and Will's school starts at 7:30 and Brooke's starts at 8:30. So I take him to school, come all the way back, and when I'm taking Brooke to school, I have about a 10-minute window that I can do something. So this morning, I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put my foundation on. And you know how when you have this routine that you love, but as time goes on, sometimes you start cutting out some of the steps, like you get in a hurry. And so this morning, I just put on, a little bit of my Rachel K, and then I put on the Giorgio Armani, and then I just put on my Dior 30, not my 30, but the 40, Dior Star 40. And then I decided, well, I don't even want to do contour or anything today, or highlight. And I'm just going to take a big brush and do, I did it in that Smashbox bronzer. And then I just took a little bit of blush and put it on. And when I got in the car to take Brooke to school, I looked in the mirror, and my face looked kind of red. And the more I looked at my makeup, I was like, gosh, it looks terrible. So I came home and took it all off and did it again, and took my time and highlighted and did the concealer under my eyes, and it is amazing the difference that it makes. Not just that you take the time, but just those few little extra steps of, putting this underneath your eyes is just profound, really. And then I just put a little bit right here, and then just a little bit in the center of my forehead, and my face is already, very bony is what's coming to mind, but let's see, I already have prominent, bone structure. So I know I don't need to, really concentrate on contouring, but even just the littlest bit really helps for some reason. Because when I did my bronzer this morning, I was thinking I don't need to really contour, but it didn't give me the same look that I like. So, sometimes if you have time, I know we're all in a hurry sometimes, stop and have fun, fix yourself a fresh drink, spray a little bit of perfume on, put the TV on something that you love, and try to have fun with it, because I think it pays off. So, Lisa, thank you so much for this. That was just very thoughtful and sweet, and it really meant a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So, I'm happy to have those. And then the next thing that I got yesterday, I was somewhat expecting. I watched Tammy, Uppy's Beads. I watched her, I think it was her favorites video, and her hair looked gorgeous. Tammy is my hair just icon. I mean, I would just love to have her hair, and I will one day, hopefully, again. And so she was talking about a product that she used that took away the frizz and kept it away, and she showed her hair, and it had been all day. And so I was going to get it on Amazon. I had already put it in my cart, and she said, no, let me get it for you. She said, I can get it tomorrow and have it there by Wednesday. So I'm just going to probably swap her something back. But in true Tammy form, she sent me a big box of hair goodies. And I used them last night, and I wanted to tell you about them, each thing, and not be in a hurry. So the first set of things that she sent me that I have never heard of was this shampoo and conditioner. And I looked it up last night, and they have several different lines. Like there's a smooth, a volumizing, you know, like most shampoo and conditioners do. And she got me the moisture rich shampoo and conditioner. And it has all kinds of good stuff, you know, treat your thirsty hair. This is Color Lover, moisture rich. Love your color 95% longer. So I would think that it's probably sulfate free. Replenish your moisture with your hair with softness and shine. It has, is it quinoa? That's the, yeah, quinoa. Quinoa, it has that in it, and it's the ultimate source of an all-natural plant protein. And the conditioner says to work it in your hair and leave it on for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's see, it's 100% vegan, sulfate-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, DEA-free, sodium chloride-free. And I just thought many of you might want to try this. I can't remember, I don't even know if it had the prices on the website I was looking at, because I was looking at their particular website, which I will put the link down below so you can look, but loved this. When the shampoo came out, I could already tell it was going to be one of those good moisturizing kind, because it was the pearly, creamy kind. It lathered so well for a sulfate-free shampoo, because I like something to, it doesn't have to really lather a lot, but I like it to be able to spread throughout my hair. And then I love the pump, and this was just wonderful. This must, I think this is one of their star products. She sent me the Primer 11 leave-in, and it's one of those kind of like It's a 10 type sprays. It says retains color, damage repair, silky and shiny, frizz-free, body, men's ends, detangles, style support, no static, thermal guard, and weightless. And the same thing, vegan, gluten-free, all that kind of good stuff. So I used that also, and I used it as like I would the Pillow Proof or a primer. I just put it sprayed real well. I put probably, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, you know, misty sprays in there. And so love that. It did not, as you can see, my hair is not weighed down whatsoever. Then I'm going to continue with what I used, and then I'll show you the rest of this stuff. This is the product that she spoke of, and it is the Color Proof Radically Smooth Anti-Frizz Serum. And even though it says serum, it's actually one of those, kind of like the It's a 10 serum. It's still a thick white serum. It's not like it's an oily serum. And so she said that she uses this, and then she puts a little bit of this oil, which is from the Crazy Smooth line, Extreme Shine Treatment Oil, also from Color Proof. So that's what I did last night. I sprayed a little bit with that, and then I put each of these in, and my hair feels phenomenal. And I've been meaning to tell you this, I have not used a flat iron on my hair, I think, since I got my hair cut this short. I don't think I've used a flat iron in over a week. And how wonderful is that? You know, not only am I saving the time, but the damage on my hair. And so I'm so excited. Now I could probably get it a lot smoother and slick and straight, but you know, and I might do that every once in a while, but it's so awesome knowing I don't have to. And I haven't felt that way in a long, long time. So, you know, using good products along with, you know, my hair cut short and not having as much damage on the ends. And she sent me these, and I took one out and used it last night. I have been, for the first time ever, separating my hair to dry it. And not any intense separation like they do when you get a professional blowout. But what I've been doing is drying it about probably 60% of the way, just with my head upside down, and then taking just from above my ears back and then pinning it up and doing the underneath of my hair with the round brush. Awesome clips. They are wet clips, professional pivot lock, best clips I've ever had. I've been just using the little cheapies I think I got at Target or something. Super strong spring, unique jaw-like design, great for wet or dry hair styling. And look, I love those classic vintage looking ladies that are on this kind of stuff. And so that's what I've been doing, and this was great because I could just put one in and it held all my hair. So this is like the extra stuff that she put in there. It's like Tammy just knows of all the best stuff to get me. Okay, put that right here because I don't want to forget. She sent me these 2x2 facial pads. These are great for toner, which she sent me the toner that she uses, and I love it. I think it's the peptide one. And so a lot of times it comes with a sprayer, but a lot of times I want to use it on a pad, and I just unscrew the top of it, and this is perfect. And I actually used them today. They're kind of different. They're the gauzy pads, but they're still really absorbent. They're very different. It's not like they're just like medical gauze. They're real soft. And I used these this morning when I removed my makeup. When I got back, I removed most of it, and then I just used that Philosophy Purity to wash the rest off. So this was neat, and I do not have one of these, believe it or not. She sent me an exercise band, and so I am going to start using that. I have not been exercising at my full, you know, I haven't been doing like, gosh, in the summer bikini season, I was doing every night just, you know, 3 sets of lunges, 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of leg lifts, 3 sets of donkey kicks. You know, I was trying to do that every night plus my arms. Well, now since school is in, I don't have that much time for one thing. So I've been doing my arms every night, 3 sets, and I've been doing my lunges, you know, 3 sets, but that's about it. So I'm going to really try to incorporate this in there and feel the burn with that. So that was awesome to get. This, one of my favorite lotions. It is the Hemp's Age Defying Hydrate and Firming. And I don't know, you know, about the firming, but I like to, if I'm in a hurry, I use the one that I told you guys about. I'm on like my 3rd or 4th bottle. I think it's the Nivea, I'll put the name down here. It's the one that absorbs really quickly and leaves you really soft. But like last night, I was having one of my, I actually got, the kids had half a day so we could get homework done early. I got my shipping done early, and I could really just shut the door, go back in my bathroom, and take a nice shower. And I was excited about using all my new products. So what I do is mix a pump of this and a pump of that. And that way it's not too thick, but I feel like this just has so much good stuff in it. It's very moisturizing. So I do love that. And I love the bottle's even pretty. I love the top of that. Oh, here's the other clip. Threw it in there. I mean, it is strong. Looks like a little, hello. Oh, I'm silly. Okay. Then she sent me, this was neat. Okay, these are the tags that just came on the shampoo and conditioner. She sent me 3 nice sample packs, 3 good uses of the Color Proof. This is the Clear It Up Detox Shampoo, which this is very good to do. And now I am going longer in between getting my hair done. Instead of going every 3 weeks, I'm going 4 to 5 weeks. I put it, I think, 5 weeks out, but I told her I would be calling her if I couldn't take it. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to go 5 weeks, but I want to try to build up to 6 weeks. Once I get some good dark running through my hair and it doesn't show as much, then I'm going to try to go to 6 weeks. I'm trying everything I can to let it grow out healthy this time and not constantly have a mullet. I want it to just all keep growing and be thick and soft on the ends. And it's so twistable. I mean, it's the best twisty hair. So she sent me some of these for my detox. And she had like a postage, like a bag. She ships everything. She's like a professional shipper. And of course, Brooke was right there when I was opening everything, because we already know when we see a Tammy box, it's going to be a good one. And so we opened it, and it was nail polish. And she sends me these that she gets at her beauty store, and it's the Morgan Taylor. And these polishes are awesome. If you like Essie, I like a thinner polish, usually OPI and is it Orly? There's a couple of them that are a little bit thicker, and it's not that I won't use them, but with my little teeny fingernails, the thinner polishes do better because it kind of, I can lay the brush on it and you know how it'll just kind of go into the sides so much better. So these polishes are wonderful for that. And the one I have on today is called On the Fringe, and it's awesome. Look at how pretty that color is. It's kind of like, you don't know, Jacques or maybe Mink Muffs or Chinchilla, one of those. But I just love it. I love these type of funky colors because they're not, you know, I love all the dark colors. I like black, all of them, but these are kind of in the middle. Like I would feel fine wearing this everywhere. I think it's office appropriate. It's, you know, this is Jungle Boogie, a really cool dark green. Gorgeous. And then this one is a China Glaze, and it's the Giver limited edition, and it's called Community. And it is a really cool brown. That will look good with like an all cream colored outfit or something like that. It'll look good with anything. And then this was Brooke's favorite color. This is the Morgan Taylor Houdini. And I love that. It's like the gray, blue, lavender type color. And then I almost put this on last night. It was a tough call. This is the Giver limited edition, and this is Giver's Theme. And it's also the China Glaze. I get China Glaze and Orly mixed up. Isn't that pretty? I love purples when I'm wearing black. So thank you very much, Tammy, and I'm glad I got to explain and share all of these with you because I really think you would like it all. Tammy is good at hair care, skin care, and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to pack these away, and then I'm going to do an outfit of the day, and I'll be right back. So you can see it's definitely above the knee, and well, when I stand straight up, so it's really above the knee, and that might be a deal breaker for some of you. So I hope that if you ordered it, that you like it, and I like it. I think it's kind of makes it more casual. To make it more casual, I'm going to wear these Gianni themed booties, but the booties just keep it, it kind of makes it sporty or so. And I really liked my Chanel booties with it, but they are not they're not shoes that I wear all day. They don't have like a platform or anything. These are just very comfortable. Speaking of shoes, I wanted to show you this beautiful card that Lisa sent me with the concealer. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Party shoes, it says. And then she left me a sweet message, and she even sent it in the little, I love it when I see the bags, it was like the bag it came in. So thank you again for that. Thank you, Tammy. And oh, this was something I was going to mention, is my hair, I have no hairspray, nothing in it. All I did was round brush it and then go to bed last night. So to get a little bit more body, like right here, but to keep it still silky, what I've been doing is sprinkling a little bit of this in my hair. And I watched Kate do it on Brooks the other day, and I had been doing it just terrible, bad, as usual. But what she did is separate the hair and then hold it way up like that, and then let me see if I can see it. Yeah, then let it sprinkle, like not even that much, sprinkle down a little bit. It's probably going all in my hair, yeah. And that way, I was doing it kind of like dry shampoo and like literally sprinkling it right on the roots. But let me see, yeah. Hold it way up like that, and then that will give you that lift at the roots without it being so sticky, and it doesn't mess up your soft ends and all that stuff. So, and it's easy to revive kind of the next day. Oh, accessories, I have on my Dean Davidson Onyx stud earrings, the matching castle ring, and that's it. I'm gonna go real simple. And I've got lots of stuff to do today, and I will edit this and put it up tonight, and then I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.